Sometimes life has a way of teaching lessons that words never can. This is the story of Jaden, a boy who laughed at the poor until he became one of them. Jaden grew up in comfort. His father was a successful businessman, and his mother made sure he had everything he ever wanted. He wore expensive shoes, carried the latest phone, and believed the world owed him respect. At school, he was admired not for his kindness, but for his confidence that often crossed into pride. He mocked others who came from struggling families. When a classmate, Brian, couldn't afford new shoes, Jaden smirked and said, "Maybe you should ask the teacher for charity, you seem good at begging." Laughter filled the room, and Brian's face turned red with embarrassment. But he said nothing, he just smiled and whispered, "One day, you'll understand." Years passed, and Jaden's father's business suddenly collapsed. Bad deals. Debt. A betrayal from a trusted friend, and just like that, everything was gone. They moved from their large house to a small, rundown apartment. The cars disappeared. The luxury vanished. And for the first time in his life, Jaden understood what it meant to go to bed hungry. He walked to school wearing the same uniform every day, now faded and torn. Some of the same students he once mocked began whispering about him. He lowered his head, remembering how he had once been the one laughing. One day, he overheard a group of boys saying, "Look at Jaden now. He used to act like a king." It hurt, but it was the truth. Months later, the school announced a community outreach event, giving food and clothes to less fortunate families. Jaden didn't want to go. He was ashamed. But when he got there, he saw someone familiar, Brian, the same boy he used to mock. Brian had grown into a kind, confident young man, now volunteering to help others. When he saw Jaden, he didn't laugh, he smiled warmly and said, "Hey, I saved something for you." He handed him a box of food and clothes. Jaden's eyes filled with tears as he whispered, "Why are you helping me after everything I said to you?" Brian replied softly, "Because I know what it's like to have nothing, and I promised myself I'd never treat people the way you treated me." That day, Jaden learned a lesson he would never forget, that life can turn tables faster than pride can blink. He later became one of the most humble people in his community, teaching others that kindness costs nothing, but arrogance can cost everything. So you see, sometimes, the richest hearts are found in the poorest hands. Please, subscribe, like and share for more inspirational videos from Feekah Narratives.